Alignment is when your thoughts, feelings, decisions, and directions matches your soul's blueprint. When you lie to yourself, betray your truth, or ignore red flags, you fracture alignment. God ain't emotional, God is system. God is not mad at you. God operates like gravity, neutral, exact, but constant. Alignment isn't about being good, it's about being in harmony with spiritual law. You betray yourself by staying into toxic relationships, choosing fear over freedom, ignoring your gut feelings, letting logic override your soul's nudges, believing religious guilt instead of divine wisdom. Remember, pain is the messenger. Pain is divine feedback, not divine punishment. Just like hunger signals a need to eat, emotional suffering signals a need to return to truth. The longer you ignore it, the louder it gets. And we have to come back into alignment by listening to your body. Ask yourself, what truth am I avoiding? Take one small act of obedience towards your intuition each day. Trust that inner God voice, even if it costs you habits or comforts. I'm going to give you all an example with what I'm recently going through. How I know I'm out of alignment with the God that is within me. I'm going to say, for instance, when I have an issue with the men that I allow in my world. And a lot of men are intimidated with me. I'm an outspoken female because how you know what to fix in a relationship or to make a relationship or friendship work if you don't be outspoken about the things that's going on with you. And with me, I'm loyal to a fault, Capricorn Sun, Scorpio Moon. So with me being loyal to a fault, and I'm a Virgo ascendant, so I'm analytical, for one thing. I goes to get it. I also sticks around to the very end. I'm loyal to a fault. So I'm going to say, for instance, if I'm rocking with this cat, right, and I'm a busy female, and I also know the cats that I'm rocking with, they, people work, go to school, people get busy sometimes. And that's why communication and comprehension is key in a relationship, especially when you both have your own professions that you have to do. So with me, at times, I checks up on people to see how they doing or whatever. And sometimes I don't get a response back in the time length that I feel I should get a response back. And that don't sit right within my spirit. It just does something to me because I'm like the type, if I rock with somebody, if I call you or text you, I'm going to pick up the phone. If you call me or text me, I'm going to pick up the phone because it's no telling on what's going on with you. So I look at it like, okay, if this person don't pick up the phone or send me a text back, it's like, that's an issue with me because anything could be going on with me. And me, I'm the type, if I'm rocking with this cat, I'm not going to allow no other cat to enter into my world, so I close off my energy. But I don't have no problem with going out, dating someone, or having fun with someone. But if I'm rocking with somebody heavy, I'm not going to do that. But if we just having fun, then I'm going to keep my energy open. For other cats, I'm a cool female. So a lot of cats be like, yo, she cool as a fan, and that's just me. I like peace. But when people ghost you, you don't get no call, text for like 2-3 days, that's an issue with me. And I've noticed with me that I've allowed the cats that I have allowed into my world lately have been doing that. But I had to check myself because knowing quantum entanglement, getting down into the Hermetic principles, going deeper into it, that's a reflection of me. So I had to check myself, okay, why am I keep attracting emotionally unavailable cats? So I had to check myself as well. At the same time, with me being having a Scorpio moon, that's why it's good to know thyself. Get to know yourself, my beautiful people. We rocking, we following our Jesus footsteps here. And our Jesus from the age of 12 to 30 He had went to Tibet. He had went to Egypt. He had went to modern day Iran, Guam, when it's called Siberia. He went to these different places and studied the Hermetic principles, the Kabbalion. He studied astrology, numerology. That's how we have to know the seasons, the stars. That's how you know you are a star being. That's how you know these things. So we follow out Jesus' footsteps. Now, what I'm speaking is not going to register to everyone. Everyone is not going to be able to click with this. And if it don't, it's no love lost. You can go ahead and keep it hot. But the ones that are rocking with me, take this into consideration. But with me knowing that that's a reflection of me, I had to check myself. Okay, Tisha, what are you doing to keep attracting emotionally unavailable people? Knowing that the cause, my mental, is what's producing the effect out here on this physical plane, and with you coming to me, I have to check the cause. We always have to backtrack and check ourselves on why we keep attracting emotionally unavailable people. But at the same time, you can also be a mirror to the people that's coming to you. And I'm understanding that as well. For instance, with me being the initiator or being outspoken, I let you know what's going on with me, because we can stop a whole bunch of heartache and pain when you communicate what's going on, your feelings. And it's a lot of people not emotionally intelligent as I am. And I'm also a reflection of these cats, which intimidates them. But at the same time, you come to me, I have to check myself as well. Looking at it from a bird's eye view, that's what we're going to have to do. Be above them thoughts. Be above this third dimensional realm. I'm not going to hold no ill will towards this person, because I know it's the universe, God pointing these things out to me. And at times, when I invest time and energy into someone and they come back to me like I'm an option instead of a priority, that hits me some type of way. I feel some type of way, and that let me know I'm out of alignment with the God that's within me. So I have to check myself. I'm going to give you an opportunity to correct yourself, because I know what I bring to the table. I know I'm smart. I know I'm wise. I know I'm beautiful inside and out. I know who I am. And if you keep coming at me like I'm an option, then I'm going to go ahead and discard you and keep it hot. And it's going to be on you. That's just what it is, because you're going to be the one sitting back, be like, yo, I had that. Yeah, you had that, but what you do? And that's just what it is. So my beautiful people, with me, for instance, when these people don't show up like I expect them to show up, or show up like I show up, and it brings in uneasiness within myself, then I know I'm out of alignment with the God that's within me. Now it's up to us if we want to sit down and hold that card, which I'm learning now to go ahead and toss that back out to the universe and keep it moving. With some cats, if you're going to sit up here and handle me like I'm an option, I'm going to keep it moving until I find the one that's going to show up for me, that's going to match my energy. But I'm here, though, and that's what it's going to be when I'm here. If I got to sit here and go against self, then you have to keep it moving. And that's just whatever decision you decide to make. If you got a job and it's bringing you in stress, anxiety, depression, lower vibration states, you're going against the God that's within you. So you got to sit back and check yourself, because good and evil is on the same polarity, different vibrations. So it's like, okay, if you're feeling bad, good is right there on the same wavelength. It's just which side you want to go into. So with me, since you are emotionally unavailable, which rubbed me the wrong way, then I'm going to have to go on the other side, keep it moving to get away from that lower vibration stuff. And that's what we're going to have to do. So everything that we go through is a choice that we have to make. Sometimes you loyal to a fault, just like I am, and you want to give people the opportunity, because with me, I know how it is sometimes when you have your back up against the wall, abandonment issues, and you don't want to lead people when they down and out. But if they coming at you like, yo, your option, then I'm gonna keep it moving. And it's gonna be on you. We can't go against ourselves. So I had to learn to sit back check my cause. Why am I attracting emotionally unavailable people? Rewire my subconscious by doing affirmations. And 2, it clicks. And 2, something clicks. And then I've noticed, like, the more I go through, the more that I'm receiving people that are more emotionally available. Like this one cat I'm talking about, boy, he just tells me everything. And I told him, I said, yo, do not, just please continue being you, man, because it's rare you find cats that's willing to speak what's on their mind. But when you have time and energy invested into someone else, then, you have to put that on the back burner. Also, we 2 different elements. He air dominant. I'm talking about air, sun, air, moon. Scared me to death because I said I will never mess with another air sign ever again. But he's cool as a fan, and it's just that me knowing what I know now. We can be the best of friends, the coolest of friends. We go out, we chill, just like I'm talking about, have a blast. Like, and one time he told me, he was like, yo, you told me I was a sucker for love, cat. And I didn't even know I said it, but when you in the moment, it just be like, so sweet. So I know he watching me, but yeah. And that's what I be talking about, y'all. So when you rocking with something, job or people, friends, that keep you in that lower vibrating states, you're going against self, you're going against the God within you. Switch it up and switch up the game some and go out and chill with other people. Switch it up until you come into that peace, laughter, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Everything is on the same wavelength. It's just different vibrations. But it's all up on you. You got a job to bring in lower vibration states. If you want to sit there and age early and go through all that hell, then hold on to that car. That car got to go. I'm trying to tell you something, because look, I'm trying to be looking like this, and I'm going to be looking like this at 80-something years old. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I'm speaking that to existence. Cause I look pretty good to be 45. You hear me? And that's what it's going to be. We got to throw them cards back out to the universe. The people bringing in low vibration states and choosing you as an option and not a priority. Oh, you got to go, dog, because some of these cats got stuff messed up. The older you get, things get hectic, and people got to, it's not too many good people left out here in this world, that's showing up, like I show up. That's just me. I'm not, I'm just got to be like that sometimes. You call it arrogant or whatever you want to call it. No, but that's just what it is. And if you feel like I'm an option when I know what I bring to the table, son, deuces, straight up, I'm out. That's just what it's going to have to be. With your job, with your friend group, whatever you in. Anybody going against self, going against the God that's within you, that's bringing them to low vibration states, let them kick rocks, my beautiful people. So the choice is yours. Remember, our emotions, lower vibration emotions or stuff that bring uneasiness to us is a tool letting us know that we're not in alignment with the God that is within us. And it's beautiful to know that. So now we can catch ourselves. We got ChatGPT. We got all this artificial intelligence, Google. We got Gemini. We got all this stuff going on up here, Siri now, that got AI connected. It's easy for us to have all the knowledge right at our fingertips. But some of us are so busy doing other stuff, and that's what I'm here for, to break it down for my beautiful people. So now, when you're out of alignment with God is when lower vibration states come in. It's God telling you you're out of alignment. Come on, let's get back into it. And check the cause. Be still and know that you are God. Sit back and check the cause. Okay, what's going on with me for me to have all this extra stuff coming in my energy field? And once you take the time out to focus on yourself and get down to that root cause, the universe, God, gonna show it to you. But it's up to you on what you want to do. We come here to live a peaceful, prosperous, easy life. I love peace, that's just what peace is, just so valuable to me. And anybody that come across my path, like, yo, she brings so much peace, joy, laughter. But some people ain't ready for that. Your light shines bright. around people that's not used to that, and they come at you like something is wrong with you. Like, nah, it ain't nothing wrong with me, sweetie, but it's okay. You know, ain't gonna be no love lost. I'm still gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to sit here and allow you to knock me off my game, to take me away from the God that is within me. I'm sorry, I got to go. So I'm dishing that card back out. So it's going around throwing them cards back out, y'all. And just pick up a next one. Keep throwing them cards out. Cards, universe gonna dish them cards to you all the time. But it's up to us if we're gonna hold it or not. Remember, God is not gonna make you do something that you don't want to do. So be strategic, my beautiful people. We following out Jesus' footsteps. We gonna get this thing right together. Hit subscribe, and thank you for rocking with me.